Hello, everybody. It is day one of IFSA Global Expo 2025 here in the beautiful Long Beach, California. My name is Adam Robertson. I am IFSA's marketing director, and sitting with me on this couch is Greg Anderson, CEO of LSG Sky Chefs. LSG Sky Chefs is a diamond sponsor of IFSA Global Expo. Greg, first of all, thank you for the sponsorship and thank you for the time.
A pleasure to be here.
So my first question for you is, LSG Sky Chefs has been going through a pretty big transformation over the past 12 to 18 months. What can you tell me about that?
Yeah, it's been a really exciting 18 months. So a little bit of context. So
Okay.
LSG Sky Chefs was really governed by Germany, by Lufthansa, over the last 20-25 years. In late 23, it was sold to a private equity firm. In early 24, I was brought in as the first US-based CEO, and my remit was really to stand up an independent company, separate from Lufthansa. So all the things you would think of, the systems, the tools, the back office support, et cetera. But really, more importantly, was to create an identity and to build off the identity in the US. So the vision, the strategy, our prioritization, alignment with clients. So the last 18 months has been a focus on how we start to build that. For me, it's super exciting. I didn't come from the airline industry, so learning this amazing industry just out of the gate. What we did was spend a lot of time with our clients, a lot of time with our employees to get their feedback. What's working, what's not, where are the pain points, where are the things that we're doing well, and where are we today versus where our clients want us to be tomorrow. And from that, we developed a number of priorities. First was safety, and safety in this space is so critically important. You learn that the hard way if you're not on the safety program and keeping people really focused on it. Second was our people, and really investing back into our people. So development training, succession planning. How do we career path people from our front lines to our leadership team? So a heavy focus there. A big focus on performance, and that's an area that I think we've always done fairly well. We have scale, we have market share, but really setting the bar and measuring ourselves critically on day-to-day performance with our clients. Client centricity, kind of an overused corporate term, but arguably, candidly, I think we were so focused on really delivering day to day at the scale we deliver that we really didn't look through things with a client lens. And so a really heavy purpose-focused emphasis on how we look through things and how we deliver value to our clients. The fifth area of our focus is around culinary, and it's not in any particular order because culinary is central to everything we do. Right. But really doubling down on our culinary programs that hopefully I'll be able to expand upon a little bit later. And the last piece is really exciting. It's data strategy, it's analytics, it's automation, it's using tools and systems to really advance the business. And so that's a core area of focus for us in the transformation. So it's been a busy 18 months, defining the roadmap, but really then executing on that. And we've made some amazing progress in very short order. I'm excited about what's in front of us.
Well, congratulations, and I'm sure there's a lot more to come.
Yep.
You mentioned something earlier about talking to your clients and where they want you to be tomorrow, right? So we know that LSG Sky Chefs has been a leader in the catering space for decades. Knowing all of that, what are you excited about related to trends, innovations you're seeing that are coming up?
Yeah, it's a great question. I just want to reflect just for a moment. We are 80 plus years.
Yes.
We're the very first U.S. catering company, airline catering company, an offshoot of American Airlines. So we have this great starting point in the business. The brand recognition is there. I'm very proud of that. It's one of the reasons why I was so attracted to this, because I see LSG Sky Chefs everywhere. But 80 years. So really it's how do we leverage what we have built over the 80 years and the credibility in the space and take it to the next level. I think for me, what's most exciting is kind of what I just tapped into with the transformation. We as a business have been, I think, kind of siloed away from technology and digitalization. There's arguably was a lot of manual processes within the business, even at scale. And what excites me most is what we're seeing in this technology space that allows us to be more nimble and more agile, where we can bring in AI, we can bring in cobots in automation, we can bring in data and insights to actually understand the business better, to drive improvements internally, but more importantly, to bring more value to clients. So how do we help shape and predict the consumption of their food and the likability of what we're producing from them from a culinary perspective. That data is there.
Important, yeah.
So it really is kind of an exciting time for us to tap into available technologies and automation and data and information. And I really want to position the business as a leader in that space. And from where we were to where we need to be, we've got some work to do. So that's just exciting. Tons of industry trends, which I'm happy to talk to you about as well.
For sure. I mean, a lot of the conversations that we'll be having, especially today during our thought leadership series of sessions, we are having conversations about AI and how this technology sort of is, taking our space by storm, and really every other industry too.
Yeah.
I want to ask you about sustainability. Obviously, we know that is key as well. What is LSG Sky Chefs doing in relation to sustainability? Again, we know that it's a super hot topic, always will be in our space.
Yeah, it's. We have a responsibility as a company of scale. As part of a business strategy, it's important to our clients. But for me personally, I have a couple of children. Not children anymore; they're older. At some point, I'll have grandkids. Hopefully, not soon, and great grandkids. So there's a personal responsibility at what we do to make sure sustainability is important to us. We have good programs across all of our kitchens. We've got 35 kitchens here in the US, another 35 across Latin America. It is a priority and focus. I want to see more because I think we have all the ingredients to really focus on how to be better sustainable partner to our clients, to the globe. We have programs, we oftentimes will incubate programs in our Dallas-Fort Worth operation, which is a huge operation, and then we'll take those programs and move them out through the network as well. They, 3 months ago, started a composting program, really active composting program for food waste, and in the last few months we've basically steered about 2,000 tons of food out of the landfills, which food in landfills creates more environmental problems. And we're going to scale this across the board. We do everything from recycling of pretty much everything in the production process that we can: aluminum cans, plastic, the pallets, scrap metal. All of that is recycled throughout our network as well. Important. We focus on a new initiative around procuring on a local basis. So really to start to understand the impact of procuring on a global scale, but can we do more locally so the carbon footprint is more positively impacted? And one program that I'm really proud of, and I think we have opportunity to scale, is what we do with local community food banks. So taking dented product or unexpired product and sending that out to local community banks. In Dallas alone last year, 6,000 tons of food went to the local community. So to me, you can have a global impact with what you're doing, but you can also have a local impact. I mean, that's important. So we're not where we need to be. We're making great progress, but this is an area of continued focus and investment for us.
See, and I was going to say, I know you said that you could do more. It sounds like you're doing a lot.
Yeah.
So great work with that.
Thank you.
It sounds fantastic. Greg, let me take a zoom out a little bit and ask you about catering. How can catering contribute to leaving a memorable experience with the passenger? Yeah,
that's a really great question. Again, maybe the perspective coming new to the industry, being really wide open and listening to clients, the thing that came across very clearly in my first several months, and it's validated even in my recent meetings with all of our clients, is the importance of culinary in a customer experience. And everyone is racing to be the best in that space. I've got some airline clients say, we want to be the global leader in this, and we want your help. So there is most certainly a very clear tie to the culinary, the quality of culinary, the innovation, the creativity, and their customer experience on board. And that's coming through across all clients. And whether it's, whether you're sitting in business class with a nice serving in front of you, or if you're in economy class with creative options for buy on board or pre-buy on board, we're seeing clients really asking for more from us. And this part of the transformation was doubling down into our innovation and design, and really making sure not only we have great chefs, but can they bring more tools to the table to really validate, okay, these ingredients or these types of dishes are trending, and with these demographics, it gets down almost to a science. And we're using those tools now to help design and innovate. In the last, 2 months, we've probably held 4 workshops with clients where it's just about getting creative and innovation, because they're asking for that sort of support. So We have, in my book, yes, you have to deliver on time. The quality and food safety has to be there.
Of course.
But there's so much opportunity for us to get creative with clients to really make that customer experience something positive.
That's so great. And we are at a great place to have these discussions,
Yes.
right? And so I want to ask you about just being here, right? We have our show floor officially opening tomorrow. Today, as I mentioned before, is a focus day on thought leadership. Why should people and their companies be at IFSA Global Expo?
I can just talk from a personal experience. To me, this is, we spend a lot of time, no matter your position, in rabbit holes where you're dealing with the day-to-day, and just finding the opportunity to get up in altitude and to look around and obviously the networking, engagement, seeing
Right.
clients, meeting new people, that's important. But to come to a place where it is about thought leadership, strategic trends, to be able to see new technologies and things that are on the floor as well. For me, this is that opportunity to really kind of refresh at altitude, right? Bring ideas back, and I've got a lot of my people here doing the same thing because we want to try and leverage this great expo.
Of course. Well, thank you for that. We are so looking forward to the days ahead. I want to thank you again, LSG Sky Chefs, for sponsoring Global Expo. This is a great conversation. Good luck with everything. It sounds like you made great progress, and I'm excited to hear more.
Thank you.
All
Appreciate
right.
it.
Thank you, Greg.
Bye.